it's the turn of the football and the quarterfinals this week, and I'll get in to your predictions, Matt, and we'll start with looking back at last week. Again, it was a poor enough week for me. We both went with Monaleen and Newcastle, and you went with Adair. I went with Kieran's. I had 2 draws that didn't come to fruition. It was actually a draw in our own game. I didn't call that, and we both had 𝐿𝐵𝐵 to avoid the drop. You're getting closer there, Matt. You're within 2 points now. There's 4 games this week. Will you overtake me?
Oh, I don't know, Jack. Sure. I don't know what you have in the locker for this week.
Yeah, I suppose as it comes down to boiling point in the championship, you're starting to hit form, and I started to go the other way. And as I said, you ran away with it last year that I lost count, but I'll make sure to keep count even if I'm losing badly this year. But we'll start with the intermediate championship games, if that's all right. And if you want to give a first goal score, do. But I am springing this on you. So, Munger St. Paul's versus St. Pat's.
I'm going with Mungers by 4 points.
Mungers by 4 points. You made a face there before, and you're not really confident, are you? Or
no, I'm pretty confident. Yeah,
I'll go Mungers as well. I'll go Mungers by 3 points, but there is a shock in the cards in here somewhere. St. Sinnans versus Ger Griffins.
I'm going with Sinnans by 2.
Sinnans by 2. Any reason for that, or just gut feeling?
I have a feeling that they will.
Well, I'm going the other way. I'm going Ger Griffins by 4. Just think that the talent they have at their disposal. Not to say Sinnans don't, but I just think they're stronger individuals. I'll go Ger Griffins by 4. St. Kieran's versus Monaleen.
I'm going St. Kieran's by 2.
St. Kieran's by 2. You're definitely unsure about that by the way you said it.
I'm unsure of it. I am. That game is on a knife edge.
And
we might have that dreaded extra time if necessary.
Yeah, I think Monaleen as well, we alluded to, are a different animal in the knockout stages. The team we saw against Father Casey's, it's not going to be that scenario, but I do think Kieran's have something in the locker, and I'm going for Kieran's to win by 3 points. But as I said, I do think there's a shock in there somewhere. And Father Casey's versus 𝐏𝐫𝐞𝐝𝐢𝐜𝐿𝐴𝐻.
I'm going for Father Casey's by 4.
Casey's by 4. I actually had Casey's by 4 as well. I'll go Casey's
I'll go Casey's by 3. So
okay,
you're always changing for me. I'll give you your first choice.
Yeah, I find it very hard to back against.
I'm generous today, Jack, but don't take it that will apply every day.
I'm kind of I'm cautious to go against KP because they have been a team that have invariably won in any sort of game, whether it is hurling and football over the last few years. But I do think Casey's will break that hoodoo. Like 13 years for Father Casey's is a famine to win a knockout game, not to mind win a championship. Like, so I think they'll get one over the line. And I suppose I won't ask you for a score or anything, but who will survive then in the senior championship?
Bally. And that's not being parochial.
No, I know it isn't. I think as well, as I mentioned earlier, that winning their last game, bringing momentum and facing a team that lost. And for, like, by the Landers, they lost us by 5, then they lost Adair by a point, they beat 𝐿𝐵𝐞𝐝𝐢𝐿𝐴𝐻. Now they did get a trimming by KP, but they lost Kieran's by a point as well,
By a point, yeah.
They've been thereabouts, but 𝐿𝐵𝐵𝐿, probably gave as good as Casey's got until they played Newcastle, so it's a difficult one, but I suppose there are predictions. We're both in agreement on Casey's, Kieran's and St. Paul's, and we differ with St.